Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I am Dr. Vikas Singh Bhadauria. I am working as Associate Professor in Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department, ABS Engineering College, Ghaziabad. This college is affiliated to Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University, Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow. In today's video, I will discuss about the converter control characteristics. This topic is related to the subject EHV, AC and DC. This subject is in the final year of Electrical and Electronics Engineering branch. So let's start our discussion about the converter control characteristics. Before this video, I have already discussed about the principle of DC link control. In that, I have mentioned that there are two converter stations. One station is operating as constant current control mode, and the station 2 is operating as constant extinction angle control mode. So after that, whenever we are combining both characteristics of both stations, then only we are able to draw the overall converter control characteristics. So whenever we are drawing a converter control characteristic, so this characteristic is between the DC voltage at station 2 versus the DC current. Means whenever we are drawing a curve between DC voltage at station 2 and the DC current, then that is known as converter control characteristic. Now whenever we are drawing this characteristic, in that case this type of characteristic we will get, and in this one is for the converter station 1 and this one is for the converter station 2. This one means curve A B C D, this is for the converter 1, and H G F E, this is for the converter 2. So each station characteristic has three parts. One is whenever we are considering the station 1, so this is having one part as AB. This AB part is operating this type, this is operating at minimum alpha. Then next is the part BC. This BC part is the constant current mode, because this graph, this axis is the current axis, and we are operating in this region as constant current mode. Then next is CD. This CD is the minimum gamma, minimum extinction angle. Then similarly for the station 2, three parts HG, this is the minimum alpha mode. Then GF, this is the constant current mode, and then FE, this is the minimum extinction angle mode. So this is the combined characteristic of the DC link whenever we are drawing characteristic for both station 1 and station 2. Now on the basis of this characteristic, there can be three mode of operation for the same direction of power flow. Same direction of power flow means in the either in the positive direction or in negative direction. Negative direction means whenever power is flowing from the converter station 2 towards the converter station 1. Now these characteristics are drawn individually for each station. This is for the station 1. This station is operating as rectifier with constant current control. AB, this is for the minimum alpha. Then BC line is for the constant current, and this CD line is for the minimum extinction angle. Then similarly for the station 2, this station is operating at constant or minimum extinction angle. This graph HG line, in this graph this line HC is showing the minimum alpha operation, then GF is showing the constant current mode operation, and FE is showing minimum gamma or minimum extinction angle mode. Now, as I have mentioned that there may be three modes. So one is the constant current mode. In this, the constant current is at rectifier end. and constant extinction angle at inverter end. So in this case, constant current mode means this line BC. This is at the converter station 1 or rectifier end, and constant extinction angle at inverter end means station 2. So these 2 points or these 2 graphs are intersecting each other at point A. So this A point is the operating point, and this point A is the normal mode of operation. Then in the next, if there is slight dip in AC voltage, means AC voltage is slightly decreasing, then this line AB will shift little bit downward, and then operating point can shift to the point C. In this case also, the converter station 1 is operating as constant current mode, and converter station 2 is operating at minimum gamma. But if there is further dip in AC voltage, in that case, if this line will shift towards this line, then the intersection point will shift from point C to point B. It means that the constant current will shift to the station 2, and this will be shifting towards the station 2, means the constant current at inverter with minimum alpha at rectifier. So this is for the positive direction of flow, means power is flowing from station 1 to station 2. If in this case also there is one point, this IM, this is known as current margin, means constant current operating mode for station 1 and station 2. This mode, in this mode, the constant current operating for station 1 is kept higher than the station 2. Normally the range of this current margin is around 10%. Now if the control is shifting, means for the negative current margin, in this negative current margin we can see clearly that the constant current point, this is higher for the converter station 2, means current reference for station 2 is higher than the station 1. Now we can see clearly that 2 graphs are intersecting at point D. In this case we can see that the current is in positive direction but voltage is in negative direction. So means it means that power reversal is happening. This power reversal is happening at station 1. So in this case, station 1 is operating as a constant extinction angle control, and station 2 is operating at a constant current mode, because at this point this line FG is showing the constant current mode of operation, and this is for the station 2, and this line CD is showing the constant extinction angle. This is for the station 1. So station 1 is operating as constant extinction angle control mode, and station 2 is operating in constant current mode. This is in the case of negative margin, negative current margin. This content is developed from the book K.R. Padiyar. This is very famous book of HVDC. Thanks for watching the video. If you want the notification of latest video upload, then please subscribe the channel and also press the bell icon so that you will get the notification of the latest video. Thank you.